anyone out there should read the book Weird Scenes from Laurel Canyon, which does talk about the CIA infiltrating different subcultures and putting actors in to certain places to do their bidding.
Well, there's a new conspiracy theory about in the Diddy trial, some woman came out and said that she helped Mike Myers meet with the CIA or something and liaised for like government projects. And everybody's going nuts being like, whoa, how many of these celebrities are CIA? If you Google search Mike Myers CIA, he went and did a tour of the CIA headquarters in 2008. It was all public. There's pictures. He waved, and he said that he was a fan of those who were providing a service for this country or something.
Yeah.
I don't think if he was actually working for the CIA, he'd have done that.
Yeah. No, in Laurel Canyon, the book talks about how there was the Mountain Look Observatory, which Jared Leto owned, I think, most recently. And they filmed like at least 50,000 propaganda films there with a bunch of like Hollywood stars for the government. The other theory is that the moon landing was filmed there. I won't go that far. I think it was maybe filmed elsewhere. But that Mountain Look Observatory, I won't go that far, Tim. But the Mountain Look Observatory is not sure the moon exists, right? The moon is a thing. It's just might not be what we think it is.
Okay.
You think it's a space station?
It could be very well a space station.
Because when they hit it, it rang like a bell.
Yes. Yeah. Or it's plasma. I don't know. I haven't been there.
Did you guys see the video of the people who thought the sun was a strange object?
Yeah. Sometimes people see things. It was like a red orb. And they were like, what is this?
I went out for a peanut butter sundae last night.
Sounds great.
Jumped in my Cybertruck, rolled down the windows. I was blasting. What music was I blasting? I think it was Seal, Kiss from a Rose or something like that.
Great song.
Full volume. Nope. It was NPR. Yeah, I was listening to NPR. You gotta listen to NPR because you gotta know what the crackpots are saying. And as I was driving, because it's only about 10 minutes to the local little ice cream place, I looked up at the sun and I was like, wow, there's a haze. And so you could actually just see the sun without hurting your eyes, and it was red. And I was like, cool. And I know that there's the wildfires in Canada and stuff, so this was expected. But there's a bunch of videos where people are like, what is that? And they're pointing the cameras at the sun.
Yeah.
And they think there's a gigantic Nibiru or Planet X
which is
showing
possible, but it wasn't that. Because I saw the sun last night, too, setting after we did our last Inverted World Live on Sunday. It was a weird red orb.
Yeah, it's just there's haze in the sky.
It happens, yeah.
So it's blocking a lot of the light, and you can look at it.
Or Bill Gates is replacing the sun. I don't know.
Well, they wanted to. What did they want to do? They wanted to put dust in the sky to reduce the penetration of solar radiation.
Bill Gates wants his ScopeX plan is to fill the sky with dust to reverse climate change.
Which is like he really does want to do that too.
Yeah,
that's. Well, yeah, like it's not like it's just rumor. Like,
and there's people trying it right now. I think in Washington,
UK actually passed legislation about it about blocking a certain amount of sun from the sky.
Not a good idea.
You know the saying.
Of all, the UK of all places.
The saying is, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become Mr. Burns.
Yeah, I don't see how that's not like eco-terrorism. Like, you can just do that? I don't know.
He is an eco-terrorist.
The problem The Simpsons had is that they made Mr. Burns sound devious and mischievous and, oh, Smithers, we're going to black out the sun. Like there was some strength.
Yeah.
When it should have been more like Bill Gates, like, well, actually, I think if we put a big disc and block the sun a bit, it might reduce temperatures. And you're like, oh.
Yep.
They had that on some episodes, but that's not Mr. Burns.
Such a terrible idea, too.
Well, it's funny. I do love how Greta Thunberg is no longer all about the climate. She's all about Gaza.
Rebrand. Everyone's got to rebrand. That's the new thing.
Pivot.
Send her, yeah.
She's like dealing with her agent, and they're like, look, climate is out. Gaza is in. You got to pivot, Greta.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, you sure? I don't know nothing about Gaza. And they're like, just say whatever. People believe it.
Here's a rocket launcher in a boat.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.